Hello friends. Today we are talking about the how matrix multiplication will work. So matrix multiplication is a way that we can study in 10th and 11th class, but for machine learning we have to understand the matrix multiplication in depth. So basically, when we see a 2 by 2 matrix, it is not just a box, it has many meanings. So we have to understand uh, what is the meaning of the space matrix. So, first of all, when we take a vector, what is the meaning of the vector? We know the vector is about the magnitude and the direction, but in a real space or real machine learning problems, vectors is not only in a one dimension or two dimension, it is maybe a thousand dimension. So how we use these vectors in a machine learning? So the 2 by 2 matrix, it is not just only a box, it is about the space of the matrix. So it tells that how the vector is rotate and how the data or how the vector is shear. So when we take base vectors like unit vectors of x-axis and unit vector of y-axis, so we can call the unit vector of x-axis is called uh, uh, I cap, and the value of the I cap is 1 0. Similarly, the value of j cap is 1 0. So these when we combine the I cap and j cap, we can write it as a 1 0 and 0 1. So when we multiply this u base matrix with any vector, then resultant vector is must be a new value. So how can we say कि how when we multiply this vector to any vector, then this will resultant at new vector? So we can see as the base matrix is as a transformation of the space matrix or a transformation of grids. So in this transformation, two things are included. First, uh, rotation, and second, shearing. So let's suppose we want to put a 90-degree transformation. So when we 90-degree transform the any vector, let us suppose our vector is 1 comma 1 I cap and 2 j cap. So when we write rotation to this vector, it become -1. It become so after all, you understand that how these transformation is happened, and we convert the vectors into a new vectors. So all the matrices we used in a machine learning is offer this type of transformation. So it is there is no magic in any machine learning. We just put the input and we just get the output. Also in a deep learning, when we apply some techniques using activation functions and other methods, that are the methods that is used to transform the space matrix. It is not just about the vector, it also vector in which space. So how we transform the vector space so that the our resultant vectors is uh, change. So that is all the for today, and I sure you will be beneficial with my video, and please share and subscribe my video.